lies in the middle is equal.
Okay, okay. So whenever I am saying any distributions of the data is normal distribution, then mean, median, mode is always lie at the same point.
Yes, sir. And
Okay,
it is also called as continuous distribution.
got it. Got it. Hmm. What is this
Next
formula?
one, sir,
What is this formula does? This.
uh,
Huh.
which helps us to get that normal distribution. So it will analyze all the points at the middle. So like it will show how the normal distribution occurs.
I don't think so. Okay, let me clear this. No worries, no worries. Guys, this bell shape, if I am not wrong, let me show you. If this bell shape curve has been drawn by some point, right? Some point in the sense of what I'm trying to say. Just try to understand. Huh? Please correct me if you guys, if I am wrong. Okay. So, so this bell shape curve is something has been drawn by some point. Means there should be some x and y point. Then only this point has been drawn, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how this x and y is getting calculated, right? So we have a x. We have a x means all the possible outcomes, means all the possible outcomes, right? So like some pointers are there, 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, like blah, 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 blah. Now we have to calculate the y. So in order to calculate the y, let me make a different color in that case. So in order to calculate the y, we are going to use this formula. This is called as Gaussian distribution formula. This formula, I think you guys learned in class 10 as well. So what this formula say, in order to calculate, because we have x, right? 1, comma 2, comma
Yes,
3.
sir.
Now we need y, then only we can calculate these points, right? Huh?
Yes.
So in order to calculate the y, 1 by sigma square root 2 pi e to the power minus x minus mu. X means what? Inputs. Okay. And ka whole square divided by 2 sigma square. Okay. So this is the formula. Now, in order to calculate the y, now we are going to put the formula. So sigma is what? Sigma is what? Anybody?
Standard deviation. Sir.
Exactly. So you will get the standard deviation of the input. With the input, you can calculate the standard deviation. You can calculate the mean as well with the x data, right? So let's suppose I am assuming sigma is something 3 and mean is something 4. I'm assuming. So let me put all those points here. 3 square root of 2 pi and minus e to the power minus x means number first point 1 minus 4 because mu is 4 ka whole square divided by 2 sigma square means 3 ka square and you will get the y value with this.
Yes, sir.
So the one point will, so we have a x and we have a y. Why cannot we draw some point here with the x and y point? If we have x point, if we have y point, can we draw this point? Yes. Can, yes. Similarly, another point, second point. Same calculation we are doing with the Gaussian formula, we are calculating y. So we can calculate the second point. Third point, similarly, third point, and we can do this thing. Fourth point, 5 point like this, we are going to draw and we observe whenever data is normally distributed, the data follows the bell-shaped curve. Now you guys understood what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Why? What is this formula? This formula is called as Gaussian distribution formula. Now go ahead. I hope I clear your doubt, right? Now?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Cool. Please go ahead. Nice. Please.
And in Belka, there are two types, that is right skewed and left skewed.
Okay.
Left skewed distribution indicates the data will be distributed more spread out one side. That is, the mean will be less than median. Then
Okay.
we will call it as negatively skewed.
Mhm.
So where the left tail contains the large distribution of data.
Got it. What? How I can understand this is the left skewed data? Any observation?
Like the mean will be less than median. Sir.
Okay. Good. Nice. And
Then
then
a right skewed data, the data distribution indicates the data to be more spread out one side, that is right. So the data right skewed, the distribution is positively skewed, where mean is greater than median, we will say that it is has a right skewed data, and the right tail contains the large distribution, sir, right?
How can we overcome, Divya, this left skewed and right skewed data as a normally distributed data? Means it should follow the exact bell-shaped curve. Did you get a chance to
Yeah.
look into that? Because this data, obviously, this data is not correct as per my understanding. If any
Yes,
left
sir.
skewness is there or kurtosis is there, then data is not correct. Means we have to work around it. So how we can overcome this kind of a problem?
Like,
No, I'm just asking. Did you get a chance to look into that? No?
no, sir.
Okay, cool, cool. Now go ahead
I
with
just
the.
understood that if the data is spread large over the right side, then it will be a right skewed data,
Got
and
it.
the left side it will be a left skewed data.
Understood. Pretty much sure. Okay, please go ahead. The second point, binomial distribution.
Binomial distribution is nothing but it states the value will take one two independent values under the given set of parameters or assumptions. Suppose if the binomial distribution can simply tell the probability of success or failure of the outcome of an experiment. Suppose if you toss a coin, there will be the possibility or probability of two outcomes. That will be either a head or a tail. So
Got it.
the chances of occurring head will be the 50%, and we can tell the chances of occurring of tail will be a 50%.
Understood. Pretty much sure. So
There will
where
be
we
one
should apply the binomial distribution?
Yes, sir.
In which case we should apply the binomial distribution?
Where there are two possibilities
Okay.
at the given.
Nice, nice. Means where the either pass or fail, success or failure, either true, false, this kind of scenario is there. If you have to calculate the probability, then we should go with the binomial distribution. Understood.
Yes.
Very much. Okay. Now I think I will move to Rupa. Let me open this her. Okay. Yeah, Rupa. Let's begin.
So, so first shall I explain, sir, or you want?
No,
normal?
you can go ahead with the binomial distribution. Binomial distribution, I think she already covered. Now you can go with the Poisson distributions. Yeah.
Poisson distribution.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Poisson distribution is something that the unlimited number of samples and possible outcomes will be there. Where the probability of success is extremely small. I have given a formula there to calculate the Poisson distribution. A Poisson distribution is a tool which helps us to predict the possibility of certain events from what is happening. It gives the probability of given number of events that is happening fixed interval of time. For example, a real life example I can give. If a textbook store rents an average of 200 books every Saturday night, using this data, you can predict the possibility that more books will sell on the following Saturday night.
Okay.
Only on Saturday nights, a textbook store will have an average number of 200 books. So we can predict that in every Saturday, the 200 books the shopkeeper will sell. Another example is if the number of dinners in a certain restaurant every day. If the average number of diners for every 7 days is 500, you can predict that probability of certain day having more customers. So in that 7 days, who's having that particular dish, number of dishes, with the number of you can predict that 500 people is going to have in a 7 days a certain number of things, sir. It is unlimited. I mean, it is unlimited outcomes.
Got it. Got it. Now, one simple question. Very good. Very good explanation, Rupa. Can you please help me to understand how the Poisson distributions is different from the binomial distribution?
Because binomial distribution only we have two outcomes where it can be positive or negative. For example, if we are scoring a marks, there is a possibility of getting pass also, there is a possibility of getting fail also.
Okay.
So we will have only two outcomes in binomial distribution. But in possible distribution, there is unlimited of possibility, unlimited of outcomes.
Understood. Very good. Very good. Very, very, very good. Okay. Now next distribution. Okay, I think it's done. Oh, oops, oops, oops. Ah, C made it. Yeah. Okay, nice guys, nice. I'm really much impressed with these things. Thank you. Thank you for doing this much of effort. Okay. Obviously, you will get POG with me. Don't worry. In this weekend, I'm coming to institute. If you guys are free, feel free. Come there. Hmm. Okay. Just hold on. Hmm. Let's solve some problem, right? Hmm. So let me open my whiteboard. Okay. So question is here, guys. Let me put in this screen. Are you guys see this screen?
Yes, sir.
The question number one, just read down carefully and just try to observe what he's trying to say. See, probability question sometimes it's very hard to understand. Hmm. So what is saying? A blindfolded marksman find that on an average he hit target 4 times out of 5. Means that's a kind of his analysis. Like if he is hitting 5 times, then out of 5 times, 4 times he is achieving the target. Now he fires 4 shots. What is the probability? More than 2 hits will come, or at least 3 hit miss. Did you understand the question?
Right.
So now first question is more than 2 hit. It's a very binomial distribution. Like either he can hit 2 hit or he can hit less than 2 hit.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
So now go ahead to solve. Let's solve. Okay, let me solve for you guys. Okay. So here, here few thing is given. Number one, n is what? 4. And p is what? Probability. Probability we are going to calculate, right? Out of 5, 4 times he is going to hit the target. So probability will be what? Probability will be 4 by 5. Anybody can calculate this? 0.8?
Yes, sir.
0.8. Now, what is that? More than 2 hit, right? More than 2 hit means Q. Q is what? Q is that that is like outcome we are looking for. More than it is 20% time. So 2 hit means 0.2. Okay. Now let X is the number of hit. Like he is achieving the target. Let me consider, let X be the number of hits. Now what will be the probability? Like so more than 2 hit, right? So 4 times he's doing the shots. Now out of 4 times, we have a probability like more than 2. Means more than 2 can be 3, can be 4, right? So let's suppose, so probability of X we have to calculate. Now, first of all, we have to calculate what is the probability he's hitting the target 3 times. That will also come. Please correct me, guys, if you guys are not able to understand. Plus probability of 4 as well. Did you understood what I said? So first question I am trying to solve. More than 2 means it can be 3, it can be 4 as well. So we calculate for probability of 3, probability of 4. Right?
Yes.
So now
Yes, sir.
probability of x3. What is the binomial distribution formula? Anybody? Just now you guys explain. C of N,
Yes,
हाँ,
yes,
तो probability का
R
whole,
and under it.
हाँ, very good. So probability N and 1 minus P to the power N minus P. Okay, so this is a formula. Let me put these things. So C43 probability, what is the probability? 0.8 का
0.8.
हाँ, power 3, and what is the probability of these two hits will come? 0.2. So see, this is something, if you will add these two things, it will always be 1. So 0.8 is probability of success. So what is the probability of failure? 0.2. So here 0.2 to the power 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 means like 1. Okay. Similarly, we are going to, this is that. Now probability of x4. So probability of x4, similarly, C 4 4. Okay, 4 4. Now 0.8 to the power 4 into 0.2 to the power 0. Now your turn. What is the formula of combination? How we are going to calculate the combination?
N factorial divided by
Yes.
X factorial N minus 1 factorial.
Okay. So combination formula is something this one. Just remember this. CNR is equal to N factorial divided by R factorial into, I'm writing factorial like this. Okay. Everyone write different way, but I'm writing N minus R. Okay. Fine. So we understood this part. Now same thing we are going to apply here. So let me do separately. 4, let me take a different color. So 4C3. So this factorial will be 4 ka factorial divided by R ka factorial means 3 ka factorial into 1 ka factorial. So let me, I think it will be 4, right? Answer will be 4. If you guys calculate. So 4 into, can anyone calculate this? 0.8 to the power 3.
Yes, sir. 0.512, sir.
0.512
512.
into 0.2 ka power 1 is 0.2 plus, going to solve it. 4C4, what is that? 1. It always be 1, right? No, it should be 1. Yes, it should be 1. And now 0.8 ka power 4, how much? Yeah, please, quick. 0.8 to the power 4. Bring your calculator, sit with calculator whenever we are doing stats class.
0.4
0.
409 4096.
Okay. And 0, and this always be 1. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now calculate these guys. Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to do? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you guys understanding what we are solving now?
Yes, sir.
Now solve it. Please try to give me the result. Hello, how much time it's taking? Just simple code into this, and this. Hello.
Sir, 0.81886.
Overall,
Overall, overall answer is 0.8186.
8186. Okay. So now what we understood, what if the question is this more than 2 hits, means the answer you should not write like this. The answer should be the probability. Let me take a different color. The answer, A number answer. I'm writing the A number answer. The probability probability of more than 2 hits is 81.86%. Did you guys understood? We solved the first question. Now, guys, I'm leaving the second. Okay, any question in this first question?
No, sir.
Can you guys write down the solution? Question plus solution. I'll give you 5 minutes. So from here, the second question solution you have to make. I'll help you. Don't worry. Plus first write down this. Note down. See, in stats class, I will give the opportunity to note down the notes. But apart from this, like everything will be given. Don't worry. Done? Let me know once it's done.
Okay, sir.
Done? Okay. Now read down the second question and try to understand what it's trying to say. Okay. So try to rephrase this question. If just rotate the question. At least 3 misses means, can I write at least 1 hit? If I can introvert this question, is saying at least 3 miss. So can I write at least one hit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now question is very simple. At least one hit means maximum can be anything, but at least one. So what will be considered here? So 0 will not consider, 1 will be considered, 2 will be considered, 3 will be considered. So now result will be like this. Guys, just try to understand how, with this question, I'm not trying to make you something understand. I'm just trying to understand how the question is getting rotated. So B question, if I'll try to help, the probability of X will be probability of X1 plus probability of X2 plus probability of X3. At least is saying, right? At least. So at least means 1 can be, but 2 will be also considered, 3 will be also considered. Add it. Same formula, add it, but this time 1, 2, 3. Did you guys understand what we did?
Yes, sir.
Just do it. Now solve it. Solve the solution and get the result. Now we'll move to the second question. Quick, quick. You will not get this much of time in interview.
Sir, here we should use same p value, sir.
Same formula, same formula.
Okay, sir.
But the only thing is that it will change 1 to means 4 to 1, 4 to 2, 4 to 3 kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it's 4 slot, right? So you have to consider 4 as well. E of X 4 as well, right? 4 slot is doing. Okay, you guys can do it, right? It is not a big deal. Yes?
Okay.
Okay, now let me give another question. Okay, how is the confidence? You guys are understanding where the probability is getting used? I think these things we learned in our +2, right?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
But now only thing is that we are refreshing that. Okay, here is we go. First read down yourself, then I will explain this question. A manufacturer of metal pistons find that on an average 12% of his piston get rejected because either they are oversized or they are undersized. What is the probability that batch of the 10 piston will contain number 1 question? Let me put down the question now. Question is this one. Number 1, no more than 2 rejects. No more than 2 rejects. At least 2 rejects means at least 2 rejects means it can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, many, but at least 2 should be. Okay. So what is the question? Please, anyone try to explain me in word. Waiting for your response, guys. Hello. Am I audible?
In 12% of pistons are rejected because they are oversized and undersized. There are two possible, sir. And
so see, there is a manufacturer company, just because of any reason, they are giving like 12% of piston is getting rejected. Means just try to understand. Plus, first try to make your understand better. So let's suppose this company are manufacturing 100 pistons. Out of 100, they have been observed like 12 pistons always getting rejected. Means only 88 pistons is well and good. Now question is saying what is the probability if this manufacturer guy is making 10 piston, more than 2 will get rejected. More than 2 will get rejected. Okay. So now just try to make me understand, huh? Now, what is the number of occurrence here? N is equal to what? 10.
Sir, the class is recorded, sir.
Yes,
Already.
yes. Class is getting covered. Okay. And the probability is what? 12%. 12% they are saying he rejected. So what is this 12%? 12% is rejected policy. Sorry. Probability of rejection. So probability is probability of rejection. Rejection is equal to 12%. Can I write 0.12? Yes, I can write.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is the probability of not rejection? Anybody? Not rejection. Anybody? Hello? Please answer. Array probability of out of 100, probability of rejection is 12%. Exactly, 0.88. Very good, very good. Means we got the P, we got the Q. Understood? Now,
Yes.
the question is more than 2 rejection. Means more than 2 rejection, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5, it can be anything, right? So, yes. So let me write down that. Okay. More than 2 rejection. Oh, no. Sorry. Please read again question carefully. No more than 2 rejection means it cannot be 3. It can 0, it can 1, it can, no, not 2. No more than 2 rejection means like 2 also will be considered. Just read down the carefully question and you will get to know. If I'm reading this question, writing this question, the question is saying no more than 2 rejection, blah. Okay. So just try to understand this part. So if I'm saying what will be the probability of rejection of 0? 0 rejection will be also considered here. Yes, guys. Probability of 0 rejection. Probability of 1 rejection. Probability of 2 rejection. 3 will not consider. Now the things is very easy, na dear?
Yes, sir.
Now you guys are well known. 10, 0, and probability is 0.12 to the power what? To the power x 0, and q is what? 0.88
To the
to the
power
power 10.
to the power of
10 plus similarly for 1 you can calculate c 10 1 0.12 to the power 1 0.88 to the power 9. Yeah.
9.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Plus, is it very complex? Just understanding the problem, right?
Yes, sir.
C10. Okay, it should be 2. My bad. Should be 2. 2 0.12 to the power 2 plus 0.88 to the power 8. Do it. Guys, do it. Solve it. Quick. Just 1 minute. Within 1 minute, we have to solve. Yeah, done. Is it done? Um, Is it done, guys? Please answer yes, no.
Doing so.
Doing. Okay.
Sir, I'm getting 0.4892. I don't know whether it's
Okay.
correct or not.
Okay. I'm trusting you and I'm believing me you are getting the right answer. What you mentioned?
0.4892.
0.4892 means like what do you mean by this? The more than no more than two rejection if percentage is what? 48.9%.
Nine.
Okay.
Nine.
Now at least two rejection. I will not answer. You have to give this answer. See, this is the all about the exercise. I will give you some question to solve in your home. Okay, done.
Two.
What you
Two
understood with
rejects
this
is
question?
P of X.
First, tell me B number question. What is saying? What do you understood?
At least two rejections, sir.
At least two rejection
Is a possibility of two rejections.
means
Among 10, at least two.
means it can be two, it can be three, at least two rejection means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everything should be considered, but not 0, 1, 2. Right?
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Anything? No. Okay.
So P of X is equals to C of 10 into.
Right. Now let me give you some question. Let me show you. Okay. So normal distribution we guys all understood. Now we are going to understand why talk about this. Okay, just a minute. So we are very much clear with these things, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This kind of problem will come, you guys can solve this. Okay. So let me open my Jupyter notebook. Now some theoretical concept is there. Let me explain that part. This is the A3. Okay. Okay, so let me make a note. So we are going to discuss. Okay, I think you guys already understood these things. You guys made a note, but I just wanted to, as the sake of information, normal distribution, Gaussian, also known as the Gaussian distribution. Normal distribution is what? Normal distribution is one of the most common and continuous probability distribution. This type of distribution is important in statistical and is often used to represent random variables whose distribution is not known. Right? So what is the normal distribution is saying? Normal distribution is one of the most common discontinuous probability distribution this type of distribution is important in scale. Hello. Yes, yes. I already got a link from Accenture. So I think 1 week ago. Yeah, I think that interview has been it's aligned. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So normal distribution is one of the most common continuous probability distribution. This type of distribution is important in statistical and is often used to represent random distribution. Distribution is not known. So this type of distribution is symmetric distribution, as you guys mentioned. Someone, I think Rupa has mentioned this. This type of distribution is also called as symmetrical distribution.
Symmetrical distribution.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. And yes, this is pretty much known. Now we are going to discuss about standard normal distribution. Normal distribution we understood. Now we are going to discuss about another thing, which is called standard normal distribution. What do you mean by the standard normal distribution? Okay, this is pretty much important. What I was asking one question with Rupa or Divya this morning.
So
Like,
sorry to interrupt that. That is more than 2 rejects probability. Again, I calculated. It is 0.891314.
okay,
Now
you
the
understood the
calculation is
concept,
showing-
right? That's okay. You understood the
Yes.
concept. You can make
Yes,
yourself clear. That is fine. My agenda was that calculation part. Anyways, you are going to do with the calculator, not by mind, right? So I don't
Yes,
care
sir.
about these things, but yeah, that's good. That's honesty is very important. Okay, so standard deviation. Acha, morning, I think someone was explaining me about the left skewed and right skewed, and I asked one question, right? If you could remember. Mm,
Yes, sir.
I asked this question. Let's suppose if your data is left skewed, how you can make a symmetrical bell shape? If your data is right skewed, how you can make a symmetrical? That's a question. That was the question I asked, I think. Rupa, Divya, I don't know. But yeah, and this was the question. Right? Now, question
Yes, sir.
we understood. Now, what is the solution? The solution is very simple, which is called standard normal distribution thing. So, understanding the standard normal distribution is how we are going to do. Let me write first definition. The problem we understood, the solution is very simple. What we are going to do, we are going to derive this formula like z is equal to x minus mu. X minus mu, I am writing u, you can mention it's mu divided by sigma. SIG, I am writing sigma. Sigma means sigma. Okay, so this is called z score. So what we are trying to do, we have these things, right? We draw this. We have a left skewed data, just for example, right? So first of all, we are going to calculate the z score. And how we are going to calculate the z score? We are just trying to shift our data point with some pointers here. How we are going to do the z1? We are going to do x. Let's suppose this will be x point, y, x, x1, x2, x3. So we are going to transport this data. X1 minus mu. Mu means mean you will get, right? And divide by sigma, you will get z1. Similarly, z2, z3, z4. If we are going to do these things, automatically you will see your standard deviation will be standard deviation will be 0 and mean will be 1 in this case. It's simple if you are trying to understand this problem, what we are doing. So let's suppose we have a 30th floor, 30 floor building. Okay, and same 30 floor building, if we want to draw in a piece of paper, what we are trying to do, we are trying to standardize the size. Means if the 10 feet window is there, then we are going to make it as a like a 2 centimeter 3 centimeter based according to the paper, right? So this is called standard normal distributions. We have a complete data set, we are just standardizing these things and making the in such a way so that the standard deviation will be 0 and mean will be 1, right?
Yes, sir.
With this way we can make our skewness less, right? Not completely remove, but it will get less. Okay, right. Okay. So there is still many things to be discussed. Let me give you some question so that you guys can work on your home. Hold on. Yeah, I got that question. Okay, I'm not giving very bigger question. I'm giving very simple question to you. Okay. Yeah, this is the question as a homework. Only one question. If you can do that, that's done. Very much good.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So yeah, I'm hoping this can be solved tomorrow class, next class, and please do solve it, right?
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Cool. That's all for today, guys. We can meet in the next class and hoping you guys are doing good. Homeworks and assignment, if I'm getting means like, yeah, I like that kind of